Hey team, Andrew Marty here. Today we are going through 3 drills that you can do to help reverse desk posture, also known as that kyphosis, that rounded back, poor posture where you feel really stiff in the upper back and also like tight in the front of your chest. So these 3 exercises are amazing drills if you want to improve your posture, if you want to make sure that you're going to prevent that rounded back as you get older, or maybe you just sit at a desk all day and you need to make sure you're onto that reversing of that rounded back to make sure that it doesn't get any worse. So these 3 drills you can do daily if you like. You can do them as much as you want. They're great movement snacks. You could do them the 3 all together, or you can do them individually. They are all very powerful to help open up and make changes in our spine and our back. So the first one is a back extension exercise that we can do kneeling or standing against the wall. You're going to need 2 blocks. So if you're going to do it on the floor, grab your 2 blocks and you're going to bring your hands onto the blocks, hips are over your knees and the arms are straight. So you want to start in this position here, elbows are locked. You're going to take your hips to the sky, like your sit bones to the sky, and drop through your chest here, keeping the elbows straight, reaching the hands away. You might find you want to kind of tuck the tailbone a fraction if you don't want it to get into the lower back and you want it more in the upper back, or you can let the whole spine drop down, kind of looking up towards your fingers and trying to drop the middle of your chest here. You can just breathe. I like to set the timer in this position for about 60 seconds before I move out of it. You can also feel free to move and tweak it a little bit as you need. You can always shift a little bit, go for a little bit of a dropping one shoulder or the other, or you just stay and breathe. You can also think about breathing really laterally, so through the sides of your ribs. I'm going to get Martin to show you. Feel free to stay in this position, the standing version of this as well. If you're doing it standing, you're going to take the blocks with you and take about 2 steps away from the wall. This is a good one to do, especially if you're at work and you can't get on the floor. You're going to grab the blocks and reach them up again so your elbows are straight. Walk the feet back about 2 steps away from the wall. That's it. And then from here, you can have that little tuck of the tailbone again, and you're just dropping the chest towards the wall, reaching the arms, elbows straight. Again, when you get there and you find that stretch, you might feel it under your arms, under the armpits, in the front body. You can go for some little tweaks, maybe a gentle shift left to right of the rib cage. Maybe it's a little gentle rotation. You can really feel into it again, holding for about 60 seconds, reaching the elbows straight. We'll just take 3 more deep breaths in this position. Again, you can play with the whole spine in extension, which is a very good position for the spine to be in, or you can tuck the tailbone a little bit and focus more on dropping the chest. So the focus will then be more on the upper back. Okay. Exercise number 2 is a little bit more of a stretch hold. You're going to need a chair or a bench for your feet. Or you could actually put it up against the wall. You can always put something underneath your knees if you need to. So Martin's going to hook both feet up onto the bench here. That's it. And then the hands are on the ground flat. From here, you slowly start to drop your waist so that you end up dropping the waist, lifting the chest forward. Good. Keeping nice and open through your shoulders. And also you want to have that gentle support of your core, these sideways coming together, so you're not completely just dumping all your weight through the lower back. You want a nice even curve here. So this is going to be a great stretch for the front body. You can just breathe here. Again, you might want to start at 30 seconds and slowly build it up to 60 seconds as you stay longer in the pose. So 1 more deep breath if you're giving this a try. Awesome. And then slowly come out of this one. Lowering down, untuck the feet. All right, our 3rd exercise we're going to present to you is a little bit more active. You're going to come into some back lifts. So you're going to be lying on your belly. This is a really good one for also not only getting into that back extension, but strengthening the back too. So the hands are just going to be by your chest, like you're making a little W with the hands is fine. And then from here, we're going to add a little neck extension first. So it's kind of like first you're going to tuck your chin in like you're tucking it back and you're pressing your chin back to the back of your neck, and then come up into a little bit of extension with the neck here. Just hold there. So it's good to also extend the neck a little bit. Then from here, you can lift the upper back off the ground here. Small press through the elbows, and then you lower the chest down towards the ground and then lower the neck down. So that little chin tuck, neck lift first, then the chest presses up, hold, and then we lower the chest and lower the neck. So just bring your hand a little wider, Marty, so it gets a little bit more open. Neck first, little chin tuck extension, then the upper back, and then lower down the chest, lower down the neck. And again, we go neck, chin tuck, and then chest, and then we go chest, lowers, and then neck. And again, chin tuck extension, lift the neck and chest, and then lower the chest, lower the neck. One more here. It might even just be a little bit here and then come down. Doesn't have to be a huge range. So you can move through about 10 of these in your own time, doing one piece of the puzzle. Once you've done 10, I probably recommend coming into all fours and just moving through some cat-cows. So you're also doing the reverse. So not only moving through extension, but doing some cat-cows now because we've done a lot of extension work, but rounding and then just spreading those tissues out. So feel free to move more into whatever range feels more comfortable for you in this position. These are really powerful exercises. You can do them as much as you want. The body will adapt to what we practice and what we do often. So let us know how you go when you give them a try. Remember, if this video was helpful for you, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, comment below. We love to hear from you, and let us know anything else you want to work on yourself.